a signal. Okay, now what type of signal we can consider? Okay, here these are the signals and analysis. Signal is a basically function of any signals. Like as I told in last lecture, we realize in the world whatever information we have, it is in time. So maybe a signal may be a function of time, or maybe a function of temperature, maybe a function of position, pressure, distance, and etc. Means when we are talking about the signal, so it carries some information, but the mathematical analysis say that information should be in terms of some mathematical attributes, some parameter. So generally 99% signal we consider the signal having function is what? Time. Somehow in some signal is temperature and all this function. So the important function is what? It is the dependent of your functions. Okay, now what are the examples of signals and how signal can classify? Last lecture I discussed there are thousands of signals, crores of signals, but in engineering syllabus we consider most of the signals where we can find some mathematical analysis where we can work on it. So some examples. So examples of signals are nothing but what? Music, speech, pictures, okay, and the videos. These are the some examples of system. If you classify, this is like a music, speech, pictures, and video on the basis of these three. I'll repeat: music, speech, video, and pictures. On the basis of this, I can classify the journey of signals and processing. How it is, we will discuss. See, as we know, first is what? Signals. So the signal is what? Music. Then pictures, I consider it as an image, and then is video. All these three are nothing but what? These are the signals. Why? Because it carries some information. As we know, music carries some information, image also carries some information, and videos also carry some information. So ultimately what? These are the three of types of signals. But if you see music, if you see the music, it is just like this. Any audio signal, like a speech. Okay, what I'm talking to you, if you record it and if you take its graph on MATLAB, you will look like this. So this is what the signals. Okay, what about the image? Image is also my two coordinate system. If you see the any image, there are number of rows and columns. And the person here it is. So this is what my image. So I consider image also carries some information or convey some information. So that will be the my input signal. What is videos? Videos is nothing but what? Number of images combined together and makes the 1 second of video. So this is nothing but what? Video. So again, video also carries some information. So ultimately what I meant to say, if any physical phenomena that carries or convey some information here, or image or video, so I consider it as a signal. Okay, now before going to start actual the definition of signals and system, we should make clear one thing. Now it is music is not, we called it is a 1D. 1D means what? One dimensional. Why one dimensional? Because it is function is nothing but what is always given as x of t. Why x of t? Because x be the waveform your signal and t be the your fundamental time period. t, ये जो t होता है, this is what nothing but what? Function of time. Function of time कैसे? यहाँ पे आपको बताया है कि this is what a function of time. So having any signal, it contains some function of either time, temperature, position, pressure and all these things. तो जो कोई भी सिग्नल होता है हमारे पास, उसका टेम्परेचर, टाइम, फंक्शन, प्रेशर, डिस्टेंस और कोई तो भी एक पैरामीटर होता है. सिग्नल सिर्फ एक्स ऑफ टी ही नहीं होता है. देयर मे बी एनी सिग्नल्स where we can identify any particular analysis. Okay, so that we can identify. Here it is. Now we'll see one example. Here it is. Okay, so okay, so here it is. दिस आई कंसिडर एज एक्स ऑफ टी। तो जब भी कभी सिग्नल आपको एक्स ऑफ टी से दिया जाता है तो इसमें कितना फंक्शंस है? सिंगल। सो आई कंसिडर इज अ वन डायमेंशनल सिग्नल्स। दिस विल बी वन डायमेंशनल सिग्नल। ओके, नेक्स्ट हियर इट इज इमेज। इमेज में होता है नंबर ऑफ रो एंड नंबर ऑफ कॉलम। नंबर ऑफ रो कॉलम, सो इसके लिए इसको भी दिया जाता है x ऑफ p comma q. Now x be the my same function, but right now I have two functions, whereas in x of t in music वहाँ पे सिर्फ एक ही functions था. Now in image I am having two functions, so p represents row and q represents column. So that's why I am having two columns. So we consider two rows, two functions. So that is nothing but what? Two-dimensional signal. Why two-dimensional signal? Because I am having two functions, p and q. Likewise, if you see now, if we correlate image and videos, so image, single image is considered as a two-dimensional signal, and when I combine together number of images in 1 second, so for 1 second of video, आपको एक जानकारी के लिए एक बात बता देता हूँ. 1 सेकंड का वीडियो जब आप मोबाइल फोन से करते हो तो उसमें 23 फ्रेम्स होता है. इसको कहा जाता है FPS. FPS मतलब फ्रेम पर सेकंड. 1 सेकंड की वीडियो के लिए 23 इमेजेस बनती है. सो इफ आई कंबाइन टुगेदर 23 फ्रेम्स इमेज, देन इट विल बी मेक योर 1 second of video. When you purchase any mobile phone from the shop or from online, so please try to understand the specification of your camera. Only camera and megapixel is not sufficient to get a very good quality of image. Nowadays FPS, आपका फोन का FPS कैमरा के सपोज इफ इट इज 30, इट मींस व्हाट? 1 सेकंड की वीडियो में 30 फ्रेम्स बनती है. दैट्स व्हाई द साइज ऑफ द इमेज इज गेटिंग बल्की. So this is what the fundamentals of signal processing. So video is nothing but what? It is again the number of signals where computer like a image. तो 1 सेकंड की वीडियो में 23 इमेजेस है. तो इसको भी हम शो करते हैं x of p, q, t. Now x of p, q, t. So p and q क्या है? एक इमेज है. Row and q is nothing but what? Column. Now what is the role of t? T is the role of time. So 1 second में 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So if you see analysis of signals and system, so signals means what? Which carry the information. So music also carry, image also carry, and video also carry. Then how I can classify on the basis of attributes? If I am having one dimensional signal, I'll repeat, if I am having one dimensional signal, then I consider it as a digital signal processing. सपोज एक डायमेंशनल सिग्नल है तो इसको हम कहते हैं DSP, डिजिटल सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग, और सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम SS. जब टू डायमेंशनल सिग्नल है तो इसको हम कहते हैं डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग, DIP, डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग. और जब आपका 3 डायमेंशनल है तो डिजिटल वीडियो प्रोसेसिंग. सो इस हिसाब से अभी हम हमारी स्टेप स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. तो ये पूरे स्टेप्स में आपको लर्न कैसे करना है वो एक बार देख लीजिए. सबसे पहले आपको लर्न करना है सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम. सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम समझने के बाद आपको आता है DSP. DSP मतलब डिजिटल सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग. डिजिटल सिग्नल प्रोसेसिंग होने के बाद आपको सब्जेक्ट दिया जाता है डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग, और डिजिटल इमेज प्रोसेसिंग के बाद आता है डिजिटल वीडियो प्रोसेसिंग. नाउ दिस इज व्हाट द जर्नी ऑफ सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम. वन डायमेंशनल, टू डायमेंशनल and three-dimensional. Okay, now this is what in your fourth semester, the signals and system. This is in your sixth semester, and this is what your seventh semester, and this is in ME and research. Okay, now if you see fourth semester में we will see introduction to signals and system. If you know this, then you can understand the sixth semester DSP, and combined together will catch to the digital image processing जो कि सेवेंथ सेमेस्टर में. ये सभी जर्नी को स्टार्ट करने के लिए आपको पहले सिग्नल्स एंड सिस्टम के बारे में डिटेल स्टडी होना चाहिए. उसके बारे में कैसे लर्न करेंगे उससे. तो सबसे पहले हम अभी सिग्नल्स के बारे में डिस्कशन करेंगे. ओके, जैसे कि if you remember the last lecture, Mr. Pranav has given the answer. What are the types of signals? सिग्नल्स के टाइप्स कौन से होते हैं? तो बेसिकली सिग्नल के दो ही टाइप्स होते हैं, एक तो एनालॉग नहीं तो फिर डिजिटल. बेसिकली ओके, व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू, primary types of signals is nothing but what, only analog or digital. So analog is nothing but what, it is also known as analog or continuous signal. Okay, so what is analog signal and how I will define this? So here you can see, so here is the function analog. So analog signal is defined like this. When signal is defined continuously. Why? Because analog is also known as continuous signals. Why continuous? We'll see. When signal is defined continuously for any values of an independent variable is called as analog signal. The best example of analog signal is what? Here you can see. This is what the graph, and this is what my sine wave. Now this wave is continuous. There is no any abruptions available. So signal is continuous, and here is given x of t, and this is what t. So this is what my 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This side is -1, -2, -3, -4. So from the journey from minus to plus, if signal is my continuous, I called it as a analog signal. So basically there is two types of signals. One is analog and the second is digital. Now, the first signal, the physically natural signal we have on this world is the analog signal. We consider this signal and then we do process to convert its signal into analog to digital. But the definition says the signal is defined for any values is an independent variable. Okay. Now, the best example of analog signal is what? Sine wave. Okay, cosine wave and triangle wave, because this is nothing but what, it is the one of the best example of analog signal where we consider this function defines and justifies the condition of continuous functions, where here you can see, here x represent the shape of the signal and the t represent the variable of the functions. Okay, so x and this function here you can see x and the variable of function, and the function signal is continuous in sequence. Okay, now we'll see discrete signal. So what is discrete signals? Discrete signal means what? When signal is defined for a discrete interval of an independent functions, then it is called as discrete time signals. A discrete time signal can be shown as by it is given by x of t is analog signal, x of n is digital signal. Okay. Now digital and analog graphically we'll see how it works. So analog signal is given as like this. This is what analog signal, and the digital signal same. If I do, so this is what discrete signal, because this function is a continuous functions. That's why it is called as analog signal. एंड दिस इज व्हाट डिस्क्रीट एट ए इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम। ये जो टाइम है कुछ पॉइंट छोड़कर इसको सिग्नल्स करता है, बट इफ यू सी द जिस्ट ऑफ सिग्नल इज जस्ट गेटिंग द सेम सिग्नल ऑफ लाइक कन्वर्शन। नाउ हियर क्वेश्चन arises how we can do conversion from analog to digital। द कन्वर्शन ऑफ ए टू डी कन्वर्शन इसको कहा जाता है एडीसी, analog to digital converter, because whatever signal we have physically we realize in the world where we information we have in analog, but in analog to do process some we require to convert it into digital. So that's why how we do can convert that we are going to see, and then we'll concentrate on analog. Now this is what the basic advantages of your signals. Okay, now this block diagram explain how we can convert analog signal into digital. So first I consider my input signal. Input is what? Analog signal. So analog signal is given like this. So this is what analog signal I apply. Here A to D conversion will take place. In A to D conversion, what we do? We do sampling and holding, quantization and encoding. And after this, signal is get converted into digital at interval of time, and then we signal analyze the A to D functions. So for every analysis signals, we convert signals from analog to digital. In conversion of this function signal, as we know, signal is classified. तो अभी हमें पता चल चुका है कि there are two types of basic signals. One is analog, the second one is digital. So now we'll see what are the types of signals. Types of signals. In types of signal, so there are the first signal I called it periodic and non-periodic. अभी मैं इसको और भी बताने वाला हूँ, periodic and non-periodic signals. The second is what? Deterministic and non-deterministic. The third is what? Causal signal and non-causal signal. The fourth one is what? Even and odd signal. The last one is what? Symmetric and non-symmetric. और एक उसके भी पहले होता है एनर्जी एंड पावर सिग्नल्स. सो आपके सिलेबस में इतने टाइप्स आते हैं. द वन इज periodic and non-periodic, second is deterministic and non-deterministic, third is causal and non-causal, fourth is even and odd signal, fifth is symmetric and non-symmetric, the last is energy and power signal. The intention to learn unit number 1, that is introduction to the signals, is to understand if you have any signal, first you need to understand what type of signal you have. मतलब आपके पास जो भी सिग्नल्स हैं वो सिग्नल्स आपको लर्न करना है कि व्हाट टाइप ऑफ सिग्नल इट इज, पीरियोडिक, नॉन पीरियोडिक, डिटर्मिनिस्टिक, नॉन डिटर्मिनिस्टिक. बिकॉज जब तक आप सिग्नल्स को अंडरस्टैंड नहीं करते हो तब तक आप सिग्नल्स के ऊपर ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म नहीं कर सकते हो. ओके, सो एक बात बताइए, आपको ऑडियो एंड वीडियो क्लियर हो रहा है?
Yes, sir.
ओके
Yes, sir.
ओके ओके.
Yes, sir.
एक्चुअली आई एम फेसिंग सम इश्यूज. मैं मोबाइल के स्पीकर से बात कर रहा हूँ और एंड हेडफोन से सुन रहा हूँ, सो देयर मे बी चांस. ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट, वेट. So now we'll see how signal can be captured and we'll analysis. So here these are the basic types of signals. In these types of signals, सबसे पहले अभी हम डिस्कस करेंगे वन बाय वन और उसका मैथमेटिकल एनालिसिस भी आपको बताऊंगा कि हाउ टू आइडेंटिफाई एनी सिग्नल्स एंड mark my word my dear, it is very interesting topic if you can deal with if you can play with these signals. See, this is not only theory, but when you are starting some performing practicals on signals on video on your own recordings, then you can understand, yes, I can do all these properties on the signals. So first, the first concept we say, what is meant by periodic and non-periodic signals. So periodic means what? Periodicity means what? There is one condition. If this condition gets satisfied by the signal, then we call it periodic signal. So periodic signal says x of t is equals to x of t plus capital T. Now there is one condition कि if signals satisfy this condition, which one? X of t is equals to x of t plus t, then signal is said to be periodic. If this condition not satisfied, we consider it is as a non-periodic signals. Now, why and how? This is what here you can see. ये जो t होता है ये तो x of t है, ओके, लेकिन जो कैपिटल t है इसको कहा जाता है फंडामेंटल टाइम पीरियड. फंडामेंटल टाइम पीरियड इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है? एक डायग्राम ड्रॉ करता हूँ. ओके, दिस इज व्हाट माय सिग्नल और इसका मुझे चेक करना है कि फंक्शंस है कि नहीं है. तो उस केस में इस सिग्नल्स को आप देखिए यहाँ से यहाँ तक, ये हो गया हमारा फंडामेंटल टाइम पीरियड टी. उसके बाद यहाँ से ये, तो सिग्नल इस टाइम के बाद सिग्नल फिर से रिपीट हो रहा है, मतलब ये सिग्नल ऐसे स्टार्ट हो रहा है और यहाँ से फिर से सिग्नल रिपीट हो रहा है. तो इसीलिए इसको कहा जाता है कि इफ x of t is equals to x of t plus t. This t is nothing but a fundamental time period, and if the signal is repeating after one and another, then signal is called as periodic signals. The signal which repeats after some interval of time t, that is what a periodic signals. The periodic signals कौन से हैं? Sine wave, cosine wave, trigonometric wave, sawtooth wave, rectangular wave, square wave, because these signals repeat after some interval of time. ओके इसका अपोजिट क्या है? इसका अपोजिट आता है नॉन पीरियोडिक सिग्नल्स. नॉन पीरियोडिक सिग्नल कौन से होते हैं? नॉन पीरियोडिक सिग्नल इज नथिंग बट व्हाट, बेस्ट एग्जांपल इज व्हाट, जो अभी मैं आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ, ऑडियो, स्पीच, म्यूजिक, और रिपीट नहीं होते हैं. दे आर रैंडम इन नेचर. जो सिग्नल्स है वो आपका रिपीट नहीं होता. एक मिनट, जस्ट सेकंड से अभी मैं फिर से एक एग्जांपल देता हूँ. ओके अभी ये, अभी सपोज मैं आपसे जो बात कर रहा हूँ उसको रिकॉर्ड कीजिए आप और उसका प्लॉट ड्रॉ कीजिए मैटलैब में. दिस इज व्हाट वी लाइक दिस ऑडियो स्पीच एंड सिग्नल्स. इसमें कहीं पे भी रिपीटेशंस नहीं है. रिपीटेशंस नहीं होने की वजह से व्हाट वी कंक्लूड, there is a one conclusion that the condition for periodicity does not satisfy. Now what is the condition for periodicity? The condition is given as x of t is equals to x of t plus t. Now this condition means x of t and x of t plus t does not satisfy because there is no repetitions. There is no signal repeating. If you see here, it is, the signal is random in nature. That's why the condition is not satisfied. The given signal is what? Non-periodic. Now, the signal is non-periodic. The best example is what? Music, speech, audio, and any signals. Now, you may have a question, why we do concentrate on non-periodic signals rather than periodic? So, try to understand the things is what? We discuss about the signals which carry some information or convey some information. Now, most of the information in our day-to-day life application, we are talking on phone, Alexa, speech recognitions, So whatever information we have, where we have to perform operation is my speech, my information. I'm talking to you on phone. So this is what the best application where I want to work on real time. And in real time, whatever signal we have, that is not periodic, that is non-periodic signal. That's why when we perform any operation, so ideally we concentrate on periodic signals, but when we have to design some application, we mostly concentrate on what non-periodic signals. That's why if you remember the last lecture, हमने आपको एक बात बताई थी कि there is a two concept. When the one is Fourier series and the second is Fourier transform. क्या आपने से कोई बता सकता है? What is the role of Fourier series and what is the role of Fourier transform? Periodic, non-periodic. Here it is. X of t is equals to x of t plus t. It is x of t is equals not equals to x of t plus t. Okay. Now periodic signals means what? This is given being by this. Repeat. This is what a signal. This is what repeating in nature, and this is not repeating in nature. Now, if I want to analyze the signal, which is periodic, so I'll apply mathematical transform is what? Fourier series. But when I have apply Fourier series on non-periodic signal, it fails. So what I will do for non-periodic signal, I will apply for Fourier transform. So this is what the journey of starts with the signal. इसीलिए जब भी हम डिस्कशन करते हैं क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सिग्नल्स का, तो आपको ये पहले पता होना चाहिए कि इफ आई एम हैविंग सिग्नल पीरियोडिक, तो व्हाट शुड आई यूज, आइदर फोरियर सीरीज और फोरियर ट्रांसफॉर्म. इफ आई एम हैविंग non-periodic signal, so definitely I'll go for Fourier transform rather than Fourier series. So this is what the role of identification. If I'm having any signal, first I need to understand which type of signal it is. Now, how we can identify the types of signals? So condition is says x of t is equals to x of t plus capital T. The capital T says it is a fundamental time period which repeats after some interval of time. Okay, and when signal is repeats, then we can consider here it is if this signal is periodic or non-periodic. So likewise we'll consider all the types of signals, periodic and non-periodic, deterministic and non-deterministic, causal and non-causal, energy and power signal, even and odd signal. The last is symmetric and non-symmetric signals. So one by one we'll study, and once I complete the types of signals, I'll give some demonstrations lively how we can identify the types of signals on MATLAB. Why MATLAB? MATLAB is the strongest potential software where I can demonstrate all the signals operation. In operation, I can do addition, multiplication, convolution, subtraction, and division. So what effect will it perform on that signal when I do addition, subtraction, that you can understand. But the concept is again, once you know the basic theory behind it, then you can understand how is the effect. So that's why we'll start one by one and we'll learn one by one. So now we have started the point, unit number 1, introduction to signals and system. Now, as we know, what is signal? Signals is nothing but what? It is any physical phenomena that carries or conveys some information. Okay, it carries some information. So what are the types of signals? So we have just introduced these types of signal, and among which we have just started the discussion on periodic and non-periodic lecture. Next lecture will only concentrate on the types of signals, and I'll give the number of examples by which only just by looking towards the signal you will be in a position to identify the types of signals. Okay, so next lecture I will concentrate on the same functions and the classification of signals and system. Why I'm giving more stress on the signals and classification? Because in university examination most of the questions and in gate exam most of the question is based on what? identification of signals. And if you see the signals mathematically, by looking toward the signal, you will be in a position to identify the types of signals. Okay, so we'll stop here. Okay, and next lecture I'll start with the classification of signals. If you have any questions, you can ask right now. Okay, fine. Thank you.